All right, hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Thursday. It's 4 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's time for another weekly chat with Pat. Today, I'm proud to have a very special guest with us today, Judy Nelson. Judy, tell us how you got your start at Dart. Where did you start? What's your current position? And just give us a little background about yourself.
Well, thanks, Pat, and it's a privilege for me to be with you today. I actually started with Dart when we were just getting ready to move off of University Avenue and hired in as assistant to Mr. Orrin at that time, and then moved out here in July. Started there in May, moved out here to this building in July. So I've actually worked with the shareholders and the family for the 30 years that I've been here. And it's not the job that many people think, the flowers in the magazine. It's a little bit different than that. So yep. I do, just a multitude of tasks. It's just kind of whatever comes across my desk is what I do.
So what's your official title today?
So today I'm the Senior Executive Administrative Assistant, which makes
pretty
sound really old, doesn't it? But
well, that's a pretty good title. I mean, a long career. You've been with Dart for, you said 30 years. That's pretty impressive for anybody nowadays to be with one company for that long. I know it's always a pleasure seeing you here in the office. You always have a smile on your face. We've had some meetings, and you're always there to make sure everything goes smooth. We always have coffee. We always have water. So I really do appreciate all that stuff with you. So when you're not here, what do you like to do?
Well, I've been very blessed that I have 2 children that live in the area. So I spend a lot of time with my children and grandchildren. I like gardening, working outside. For a while, I took care of the garden here at Dart, and now I've kind of handed that off to building maintenance, so they take care of that. And
you can't do everything.
No. And, the Orrin family has been very good to me. And so I've had a lot of flexibility in my job as far as just taking on tasks and kind of overseeing what's happening in the building.
And that's something that we both have in common, because I feel that the Orrin family has been very good to me as well over my time here at Dart. You always feel at home here. It's not like, hey, I'm going to work today. It's, hey, I'm going to work today, and I enjoy it. I like being here. The Orrin family is a great family to work for, and I'm proud to be a member of Dart here. So it is Women's History Month. So what does that mean to you as a woman in this field?
Well, I think one of the things that I'm very proud of on the Dart side is that we were so progressive in bringing women into the industry. If you look back to the history of the company, Mrs. Orrin was in the position of Vice President of Human Resources as far back as 1970. So really was kind of unheard of at that time. And when we opened up our office in Fleet Line in the mid-1980s, Joyce Jordan joined our company as a sales manager. Val McDaniel was our vice president. I'm not sure she was a vice president, but she was the manager of human resources in our Dallas office. So we've been very strong in getting women involved and keeping them involved. And I think that speaks well for the industry, but also for us as a company.
Yeah, and a few weeks back we had Stephanie on. She was up here and visited. Real nice to get to know her. She's got a nice career with Dart as well. Any advice for women out there who, how to advance and, to get into a position like you have?
Well, I think you try to understand where you want to work. Where, I wanted to, in my career, I have always worked for family-owned businesses, and so that was essential to me when I switched to Dart, was to come into a family. Because I think it just, and we not only that I'm working for a family-owned business, but we really are a family. We work together
Absolutely.
Well as a family. And I think the other thing that I was impressed with from the trucking side was, we've had early on women in trucks driving for us. That not every company has had that opportunity.
We have quite a few, actually.
We do, and I think. Going back many years, Carol Ann Schlussler, was the second woman in history to win the Truckload Carriers Owner-Operator of the Year award. And, at that time, there weren't many women driving truck. And so we were privileged to have a couple that were really strong and drove with us consistently for a good almost 20 plus years. So we've been progressive in what we've done as a trucking company. And I think that's what you look for when you're looking for a job, is you want to, like you said, you want to go someplace that you're going to be comfortable every day coming in, knowing that people are good people and you're contributing to the success.
And it is a huge difference working for a family versus a corporate environment. Yes, this is our corporate headquarters, we're a corporation, but we're still, you feel like family when you're here.
Yes, very much so. Very much
so. So, I know pretty involved. You know everything that's going on around, with Dart. What is your take on the direction we're heading in right now? I know we've had Dave on in the past, and I think we're heading in the right direction. You've been with Dart for 30 years, so you've kind of seen the highs and lows.
I feel very confident. We are doing well. Our biggest challenge right now, we all are aware, is securing and our driver force, bringing on more drivers. Mr. Orrin is very concerned about protecting owner-operator status, independent contractor status. So behind the scenes, many things that the employees probably don't see is that he's working very actively to try and protect that status so drivers can continue to be independent.
Yeah, and that's something that the federal government is constantly trying to get rid of.
Right, and so he puts a lot of time into that, and we as employees should be very pleased that he does, because it's critical to our success. But I think overall, the shareholders are very pleased with the direction of the company, and we should feel good about it. We've got a good year started, and I think we'll do well in 2021.
Yeah, it's a good time to be a driver for Dart right now. So if you're out there and you're looking for a job, call that 800 number right here to recruiting. Tell them that Pat sent you, and we'd love to get you on board with us. Well, Judy, I can't tell you how fun it's been. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Maybe we can get Don Orrin to come in once. That'd be kind of nice. Be nice to have him.
I'm sure he will. And I think our message today also is to women out there, if you're interested in trucking, you are welcome to come on to the Dart fleet. We'd love to have you drive for us.
Absolutely. So if you want to know more, again, call that 800 number. We'll get you in touch with one of our recruiters, get you onboarded here. Again, till next week, don't forget, don't be so busy building that life out there you forget to actually have it. We'll catch you next Thursday.